Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Era Hardcore and our Human Mage playthrough. Today we are headed out to the east. We have a couple more things to finish up in Elwyn Forest. So we're going to take Guard Thomas's quest to hunt the Murlocs, probably down here to the south. We'll check on Princess again, and we need to turn in our cloth and leather armor token. Just for the experience, no gear that we're going to need from that one. And after that, I think we can head over to Westbrook Garrison and help out over that way. Now, we still have a couple of things to do back in Dunmorrow, but I don't think we're going to risk losing any of it by staying here for now. Level 9. Yeah, the lowest level is level 9, so we still have a few levels before we have to worry about losing XP for that one. We could be level 15, and that would still be okay, but we won't be level 15, but just for like a frame of reference. One of you mentioned in a comment that for future blacksmithing endeavors we should take skinning for a little bit. Skin ourselves up some leather. And then once we have a little stockpile of leather, we can then switch back over to blacksmithing. Because, you know, we need leather for mainly for weapons, it seems like. As part of like the handle wraps would probably need leather, so it does make sense that we need light leather, but again, with the auction house and trade restrictions, it kind of makes professions very difficult. We could fish up leather also. A couple of you mentioned that you can fish up leather. I know sometimes we find it in random chests, so it'll be really important for us to make sure that we're popping all of the chests we come across in the world. And then one of you had the idea that like if we don't get the auction house and trade restrictions lifted for official hardcore, opening up professions to everybody, like letting you take more professions, letting you take as many professions as you want.
Greetings.
Would be great. We don't need anything here.
Be careful.
Okay, so that's the Murloc kill quest. We're gonna hunt them down here. We could fight them up here too, but I believe the ones to the south might be a little bit lower level. And we're also gonna want to swing by the farm anyway and see if maybe this afternoon we can get our eyes on Princess and maybe tag her. I don't know if it's gonna happen. It's a holiday weekend here in the United States. It's Memorial Day is Monday. And today is Saturday. So lots of people are bound to be on. But you know what? Many people might actually want to be outside. I don't know. We went outside in the morning. And I don't really, you know, I complain about the cold and the gray, but I also complain about the heat.
Light be with
I like being outside in the summer. I like being outside in the early morning and then like the late afternoon, evening. The middle of the day I tend to avoid. And ever since we had a tree cut down in our yard, we don't have a lot of shade back there in the backyard anymore. An unfortunate consequence.
Go with
I mean, it's better than having a giant tree bough fall on your roof and kill you, but the shade was nice. Yeah, no more shade. We're getting right into things here with a level 10 mob. A little bit tougher than I wanted to take on first thing here. I actually didn't play any hardcore at all yesterday. I focused on leveling up the Wrath of the Lich King Shaman. And then I didn't take time in the evening like I thought I was going to. Instead we had a little bonfire. And I didn't get my evening play session in. I have the music cranked way up. You guys let me know if it's just way too loud. I cranked the music up and I turned the ambient sounds down just a little bit. You can still hear them, but they were kind of loud. When I do my listen test, I listen on my television on a Vizio soundbar. And that's where I usually test the audio of my videos to see if I need to calibrate anything. That's why I love getting feedback from you guys when you're listening on different kinds of devices. I feel like we're missing a lot today. And I'm not sure why. I feel like yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I felt like I was crushing, and now today I feel like I can't hit. Is it the Murlocs? Look at this. This is crazy. That guy was green. Okay. Yeah, time to be a little bit more careful here against these Murlocs. I feel like they just have a high dodge rate. It didn't feel good. Let's get our food buff going. That could help a little bit. Oh, you know what it is? Robert, you are missing, dummy. You equipped a new two-handed axe last time, and you hadn't had a chance to use it yet. Hey, listen to this. At least I realized what was happening before I got us killed fighting like another level 10. Yeah, we are 25 out of probably 65 right now. Yep. 25 out of 60. Okay. Oh, we get a bonus with maces and swords because we're humans? Is that what this is? The 65? Mace specialization. Yeah, skill with maces and two-handed maces increased by 5. And then sword spec. Okay, I didn't really realize that. That is good to know. So the only thing consistently dealing damage here is just the holy damage that we're getting. The hits are obviously very inconsistent. It's getting better. What we don't want to have happen is we don't want to fight two at a time right now. There's iron over here. And by iron, I just mean copper. I don't know why I always default to calling like the base mineral in any game iron. I guess thanks Minecraft. I don't know. I don't play that much Minecraft except with my son, so I don't know why I would have a burned-in vernacular to call the first level of any mineral iron. In Valheim, it's also copper, isn't it? My brain keeps defaulting to iron. Alright, we're clear here. Let's see if we can get this. And then there's another one back there behind us as well. Oh, well. We're not clear. Do we risk it for this? I don't think so. There's two of them there. I don't think I'm ready to take on 2 level 10s. What about the other vein? I think we could pull this one. Let's pull them out into the water a little bit. That way, you know, I don't think they run, but they could sporadically run. Sometimes they'll run, sometimes they won't. These guys look like they fight to the death, but you never know. You can never trust a Murloc. That's what I say. I'm really not thinking about doing any of these 2 pulls because I feel like that would be a way to get killed. So we're kind of going to have to scout on the outskirts here. Yeah, for guys like this. This is what we need. You can come back here. Once we're consistently hitting with this axe, it should be amazing. It should be amazing. I think I want to get all the Murloc fins before I try to go after Princess. And by go after her, I mean we're just going to run and check out what the situation's like. Maybe we hang around for a spawn or 2 if there's stuff to kill nearby. We could do some farming on the bandits over there. They're probably a little bit lower level than us now. And we could see, you know. I'd like to get it done. I'll say these guys are not dropping a lot of torn Murloc fins. Nope. There's a copper node up here. It looks like it's unguarded. Kind of surprised we haven't seen any players down here. I think that most people farm this Murloc quest up by the lumber camp. I don't think a lot of people farm it down here. I hardly ever see other players when I'm down here, and there are apparently a lot of other players on in the zone right now. If we just do like, what we do 9 to 10. Even just one level range we have more than 50 people on. 9 and 10. 50 people, which 50 just means that's as many as the /who query can list at one time. There could be 51 people on, or there could be 376. We don't know. We'd have to do a more precise query, I guess. Like class by class maybe, in order to like total them up accurately. I don't really want to pull any of these guys, to be honest. Yeah, that doesn't look enticing at all. Sometimes there are Murlocs kind of gallivanting about in the woods. Here we go. We could go fight them by the lumber camp. It's possible that there might be more available spawns. By available, I just mean not grouped up in groups of 3. Those guys are just unobtainable for us. We can't even think about it. The guys in groups of 2 here, kind of the same thing. We do have our 1-minute stun. That could stun them for a couple seconds. Probably not long enough for us to kill one, especially until we get our axe completely skilled up. We're getting there. We're at, what, 48 out of 60? We're just really lucky that these guys don't run. Otherwise we would probably be screwed. Okay. We're gonna kill this one. And then maybe we heal. And we just assess where we're at. If we get into a lot of trouble, we can Divine Protection and run away. Let's see what the heal does. And if we can get back on track here. I'm gonna go with one more heal. And then we have to trust our melee swing to do some stuff for a minute. There we go. Yeah, we needed that crit. Definitely appreciate that. We have to think about picking up some milk soon. Or we just wait till level 15 and we can get melon juice. The refreshing spring water, we have some, but it's not very rapid. Hey, we got a fin out of that. Just one though, apparently. We got a notched short sword of power, one-handed sword with 2 attack power. Requires level 5. We might want to train eventually, and well, we do want to train them eventually. The thing is right now, even though it would be great to train this and level up one-handed swords with a shield, we don't have the money. It costs 10 silver to train a weapon skill. We already spent 20 silver learning two-handed axes and two-handed swords so we could equip other weapons. I don't have the money to spend on the one-handed stuff right now, even if I wanted to get it skilled up. Which I do, because, you know, if we ever want to run a dungeon, we're going to have our one-handed skill up. I mean, unless we heal it, which... I don't know, I guess we could heal it. I don't know if I've ever seen a paladin healing a leveling dungeon. I've never done it. Usually, if we're on a class that can tank, we'll just tank. Four out of 8. We are halfway there. We have a wolf here hanging out with his Murloc buddy. Let's try to separate them a bit. We got a fire wand. We're getting all kinds of awesome green drops today. That's going to help us out selling. Right now what it did though is it filled up our inventory. So that's not particularly good. Let's equip those. Anything that we don't need here. We can get rid of the food that doesn't ever vendor for a lot. Alright, level 13. That kind of crept up on me. Let's see. We're going to keep going back and forth here, so I'll put another point in Improved Blessing of Might, and we will refresh that to get the effect. I'm assuming you have to refresh it to get the increased effect. I don't know that for sure. That went a little better having a level on them, and now they're green. That works for me. I don't think we need the potion. I know, I think we're good. Let's pop it just in case anything stupid happens. We have better potions in our bags. And let's go ahead and drink here for a second. We got 6 out of 8 now. We're not in the best position, this is true. And I do feel okay about it. We are pretty strong compared to these guys. There's a chest here. How cool would it be if there was some leather in this chest? It would be really cool, and that's why it's not going to happen. Well, oh, it did happen. See, you gotta talk crap about something. I'm telling you, just talk crap about it, and it'll happen. Stringy wolf meat can go. Light leather comes with us, and that is gonna give us access to what? We had two-handed something. Yeah, that's better. We need malachite. I don't think I've sold any malachite. I've sold some stuff, okay. I have sold some stuff, but I don't know if I've sold malachite. Two-handed claymore would be okay, but just to get the sword skill up. Yeah, I think we're looking for malachite now. There's no malachite in here, right? We didn't skip over some malachite. Let's double check. No malachite. Hello, Malachite. How are you? That's kind of weird, right? We need Malachite, we get Malachite. It's a little bit weird. I'm just gonna pretend like it's awesome. And not creepy. Not at all creepy. Does Malachite stack? I'm sure it stacks at least to like 5, right? Night Elf Warrior level 9. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome that you made the journey. Don't get yourself killed on these Murlocs. Like, you got here, you survived. I'm gonna go for this guy. I don't know how we got a tag on him. That's weird, right? Did I hit this guy somehow? I don't remember hitting this guy. But somehow we got him tagged, so I'll take him off the warrior's hands here. I don't think that she should risk the biscuit like that after making the trip from Darnassus, but... you know, to each their own. I'm not going to jump 2 level 10 enemies on a level 9 warrior, and I'm pretty comfortable on the warrior, but that kind of scares me. Not Murlocs anyway. They're squiggly. We've seen how much they can dodge. When you have no weapon skill, at least. We are leaving lots and lots of loot on the ground. I know, I want to get this last item and then head to the lumber camp. I don't want to do a run just, you know, when we're 1 item shy. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we left some junk on the ground. That's going to cost us, but I think we'll be okay. Let's run to the lumber camp first because we need to vendor, and there are not vendors anywhere near Guard Thomas, so yeah, let's go this way. We'll hit up the vendor, we'll go to Guard Thomas, and then we will check out the princess situation, and after that, whether we get her or not, we will hearth back to Goldshire. That will put us in position to head out to the west. And we can check out the Westbrook Garrison. And we're at a good level to take on the gnolls out there. And then after we do that, we go back to Dunmorrow and we finish up there. And then it's into Lochmodon. Lochmodon first for the initial, the Kobold quest and the first Trog quest, I think are level 11. And yeah, you know, we're gonna put off Westfall as long as we can. If we can get to like level 16 for Westfall, we might lose like the first stew quest for the Westfall stew. We might not get full experience for that, but going there over level and not getting killed there is going to be better than going there at level and getting murdered. So yeah. Do I hang on to this? I don't think so. I need the money more than I need the weapon right now. By the time we have the money to purchase the skill, we'll want to have a better weapon, I think. Same thing with the shield. That's as good as we can do right now. There's some stuff in our bags that we need to keep.
Well met. Light bless you.
And that is it for Guard Thomas. Okay, let's go check out the princess situation and see what it looks like today. It looks like not as many people. Not as many people standing right on top of the princess spawn, at least. So we can kind of hang out here for a minute. And we'll see if we can get lucky. There's people kind of bouncing around, so doubtless we're going to run into other people who need her. We might have a little click off. If she spawns in on her own, we might be able to get her with a quick judgment. We got a couple bodies active at the same time here, so I'm kind of hoping that means she's going to respawn in really, really quick. That's the dream. Because we are hashtag no lines here right now. Oh, we got Morgan the Collector. Tricky, tricky, tricky. I was spamming my my judgment. We don't need this guy. We don't have the note yet. Got some tiger's eye out of it though. That's worth it. And we got Princess. The entourage went that way. I'm kind of hoping that means they're not going to do like an about face. Pull her way over here just to make sure. Hey, there we go. That was actually really easy. We got some tiger's eye. We got Princess. And yeah, you know, we could hearth, but we don't need to. Let's just run cross country. We can do a little bit of mining. We can do a little bit of fighting. We can get over to the farm. Let's just do it that way. I guess really at this level there's not a lot of stuff for us to fight here that can give us kill XP. Level 8 and up it looks like. Level 8 and up. Do we make it to this mining node in time? Maybe. If we fight on the move. Is that the last of the malachite we need? Yeah, it is. Now we need to make our bars. We need to get some weak flux, the rough grinding stones. Oh, that's going to be the holdback. Do we need tin? Do we need tin nodes to get the stones, or can we make these out of rough stones? Oh, we can make them. Oh, we're good, I think. How many did we need? We can make 3. And we need 2. Yeah, we can make this. Let's we'll plan on doing that when we get back to Goldshire. That's actually awesome.
What can I do for you? Be careful.
Well met. Go with honor, friend.
Let's go make the axe, and I will probably actually have to do a comparison, because you know what, looking at it, let's take a look at the stats one more time. 23 to 35, we have 18 to 27, 9, I think no matter what, yeah, the 6 attack power on the one we have is not going to make up for that DPS, so yeah, this is going to be better. Let's get the bars smelted. Let's go ahead and smelt everything we have. Still a chance to get mining skill ups from smelting, which is awesome. We're doing really good, I think, with our mining. Especially because we had kind of a rough start the first day or so. It was really hard to find nodes. Playing in the earlier afternoon hours obviously allows us more leeway. There's a little bit less people on, I think, during the day. I don't know why the ambience in here is so creepy. I feel like some like jovial crafting ambient music would be good inside of this place, but no, it's like the void is coming. Very cool. It feels good to be able to craft an upgrade for ourselves, and you know, we had to get the malachite, we had to get the leather, and we managed to get both of them you know, from a chest, and then we got 2 on the way back just from killing mobs. So that was pretty freaking rewarding, I do have to admit. That being said, you know, if we're looking at leveling this up, we don't have a lot of stuff we can make a ton of, but we should probably just make what we can. Copper pants we could definitely need. We don't have what we need to make them. Fine thread and more. So let's hang on to our copper bars to make this. We need fine thread, but we need to find some more stones to make into rough grinding stones. So yeah, that's what we'll aim for next.
For the Alliance.
Let's go ahead and
Open
we'll
for
sell
business.
the old axe. Sell the old cloak. We're obviously going to keep hold of the tiger's eye. That's going to be probably stuffing it into the bank at some point. Sell you, and that should be good.
See you later.
We could probably go ahead and pick up a little bit of milk, although I'm not going to buy a lot. And then we'll head out to Westbrook Garrison and see what Deputy Raynor needs us to do. Spoiler alert, it's going to be dealing with gnolls.
Hello. See you later.
his name was Wetland Run. He must have made the Wetland Run. I am glad that he went the step farther and did it completely naked. You might as well, because if anything hits you, you're dead anyway. The funny thing is he's level 2. I bet he dinged by just exploring shit along the way. Because obviously he didn't fight anything. The wanted poster, you know, I mean, we'll take this. What can we get out of it? We can get killed. That's what we can get. I'm not taking this. We're not going to put ourselves in that position. No way. And the pants we're going to make for ourselves are going to be better than the ones from the quest, I think. So yeah, no pressure to even think about doing that one. Because how would we do it? You know, we'd have to be like level 16 to do it on our own.
For the Alliance.
Nothing here.
Light bless you.
Alright, 8 painted knoll armbands. Let's go. You know what I'm seeing? Is it just 2 wanted posters for the same quest? Yeah, okay, they just have 2 wanted posters. That's great, I guess, so that if you miss one, you grab the other. Yeah, duo could do it. Paladin and warrior? Oh yeah, no problem. Alright, starting off with a level 10, which are now green for us, so that's good. We're kind of hitting our goals here as far as starting to get to a point where we're mainly working on green enemies and green quests. Scroll of Spirit, that's going to go right onto us for some passive regen. Now this is a big area full of enemies, and we're kind of struggling to find some. It's kind of reminded me of the gnome area on a much bigger scale. And we're looking for item drops again, so even finding an enemy and being able to tag it does not guarantee that we're going to make progress on the quest. And it sucks because usually in these situations, let's help out with this. We're strong enough that we can help. I bet we could pull this one without pulling the rest of the group. And that's what he thought too, and he was wrong. We'll pull this. We would have been wrong too. There we go. Some passive cooperation here, keeping everybody safe. Lots of players, very awesome. Lots of night elves today. I love it. I'd love to get a night elf over here one time. That would probably be the only way I would do a druid again, is if I could do a night elf druid, and if I could survive the run. What I need are a bunch of decoys. I need some people to make some level 1 decoys with me. And then you guys just run ahead of me and like aggro the stuff that gets in the way. And that's how we get a night elf. Ooh, snap. Oh, well, we were trying to... I would have liked to have been able to tag one. But now we're just going to have to help kill it. Yeah, I need some level 1 decoys to run with me. And then we could do a level 1 Night Elf Druid for hardcore actual launch. You know, I might not even try to level 1. I don't mind getting to like level 5 or 6 in the Night Elf area. Once we get out to Donalon, whatever the first little town is, I don't like the questing out of there, but I don't mind the stuff in the little starter valley. So I'd probably at least get to level 6. Now that's not going to help very much when it comes to distracting aggro from like level 25 mobs in the wetlands. But it's something, you know. I wouldn't mind doing that and then making the run, getting some decoys ahead of me, and just trying to get to the human lands at that point. And that would be our first early level zone hop. You know, we'd get to level, you know, 5. I would probably come to Northshire Valley, and even though we'd probably only get a level and a half out of Northshire, and then I would go into Elwyn, and then we would jump to Keranos, etc. But yeah, who wants to be my decoys for official hardcore? It'll probably only take like what, like 30 minutes to do the run. There's nothing in the hardcore rules that says people can't purposely run out ahead of you and help keep you alive. And I can offer you nothing in return except my gratitude. And the fact that we'll get to play, you know, a druid on the Alliance side. I would love to play a Night Elf anything. It's just like, yeah, being stuck over there is difficult, as every Night Elf who dies in Darkshore finds out. With a more grindy attitude, we could maybe do it on anything, on any class, I guess. Can I pull this guy without pulling that whole group? I think so. Yeah, he was amiable. We have one armband, so yeah, we're doing really good. Oh, hi there. This guy just kind of got left behind. I feel bad for him, so we're going to finish him off. Because I don't think his buddies are coming back. I really don't know what I want to do for official hardcore launch. It's probably not going to be a druid. Those first 10 levels are agony. And we got through them once, and we had a great time afterwards. I'm just not interested in doing that again soon. I'm really loving the Paladin. I'm really enjoying the Paladin a lot. And obviously, I'm probably not going to turn around and roll up the same class once official hardcore comes out. So yeah, I don't know what I would do. If enough time passes, I would contemplate doing an Alliance Mage. You know, if we get hardcore servers in like mid-August, like I think we're going to, then that might be enough time that, yeah, I really loved the mage, and the mage was doing great. I was stupid. I got the mage killed by going into that building over and over and over again. You know, a part of me expected the shaman that was there with us to kind of step up. And they didn't, and that's dumb of me to expect another player to do a certain thing in a situation where we're trying to stay alive. So, yeah, I mean, the mage could have lived forever. I think with a more grindy attitude, that would happen. Unfortunately, I was thinking what I would have to do. I'd probably have to figure out, if we're going to do a grindy thing on the mage, we'd have to do AoE pulls. Some AoE grinding with Blizzard. And we wouldn't do huge packs, but we'd have to learn how to do it, I think. Because when I thought about grinding, every time I said, you know, oh, we could go grind on the mage, I never meant it in my heart. Because every other pull, we have to drink. And as much patience as I could muster, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So part of me thinks that, like, if we're grinding, it probably can't be a mage. Unless we could figure out how to do, like, the AoE kiting. Maybe, like, packs of 3 would be okay. Like, if I'm going to drink between every pull, we need to be killing 3 or 4 guys at a time. That's the only way it becomes efficient for me, I think. And I've never learned how to do the whole AoE Blizzard kiting. Do we help here? I think we have to. Would I pull him expecting anybody to help us? No, and that's why we don't have the quest. I'm not making that mistake again. I am not going to have any expectation that anybody is going to help me. I'm fine helping other people. But I'm going to do that without any expectations, obviously, because you can't ask people to risk themselves. I try to think about people who have much less time to play than I do, and how like much more devastating it is to lose a character in bad circumstances or any circumstances. I saw the mage too late. I did see her. I'm one of those people now. Didn't have an armband anyway. But yeah, I'm one of those people now. I'm one of those evil melee that just run in and slap it before your cast goes up, while your cast is almost there. Yeah, I'm not getting involved in that. That's not what I want or need right now. We will just let them do their thing, and we will go somewhere else. Yeah, that's going to be better for us. What's going on over here? You are tagged. We only need a couple more, so we're in pretty good shape. Am I going to get down here in time? No, I'm not. Well, I mean, I could. Alright, 7 out of 8 is good. One more to go. We got a Disciple's Robe of the Owl, and we have completed our quest. And there's a copper node over here, so we're going to go grab that really quick. 2 intellect, 1 spirit. And, you know, we get to look like a circus performer. So that's cool. Let's go inside and vendor really quick. There are vendors here, surprisingly. It only took me 20 years to ever explore inside of this place to see what was going on inside. There's no captain or commander up in the command room, though. That was kind of a disappointment. I was hoping to meet somebody up there that we'd never seen before.
I supply only the finest goods.
Leather we don't need. The gun we don't need. We don't need any of this stuff. Tough jerky I don't need. Chunk of boar meat I need to cook. The rough stone we definitely need. The mace I don't need. Could probably get rid of the water at this point. And that is just about all that I want to part with. We have some stuff we have to cook up. And some stuff we have to smelt.
King's honor, friend. Go with honor, friend.
That is all he has for us. And I was going to head back there and get that ore, but somebody definitely snagged it before we can get there. Guys, we are going to head up to Stormwind, I think, because the next thing we are going to do is we're going to head back over into Dunmorrow. We're going to finish up the stuff there that's on the eastern side of the zone. And that's going to segue us right into Loch Modan, where we can do the initial level 11 questing over there. And yeah, maybe that'll get us to 14, 15. I want to get as high level as we can before we can get into Westfall. Even if that means that like the Westfall Stew quest we don't get full quest credit for, I really don't care. What I am interested in is surviving the pillagers, the flame throwing guys. We survived them on the hunter. The dwarf hunter completed that quest. And then I got us killed by Murlocs trying to do some stuff over by the lighthouse on a day that I shouldn't have been on the lighthouse. I should have been in Loch Modan that day doing lower level stuff, and then I didn't plan for the server maintenance, so I said to myself, it's fine, we'll do this nearby thing. It'll be okay. I'm in a rush. Let's rush. And then we got killed. That's what happened to the dwarf hunter. Maybe a hunter would be a class that we could play for the hardcore fresh Blizzard server. I was really starting to love that hunter a lot. Classes that I've historically enjoyed that I don't think we gave a fair shake to. The rogue was a big one. I don't know what was going on. It was probably the Night Elf area. I don't like questing in the Night Elf area. I don't know why. I just don't like it. Aesthetically, I think it's beautiful, but for something about the questing loops and stuff, I don't enjoy it. And so that kind of diminished my enjoyment of the rogue. I just didn't enjoy the class, and it's a class that I love, that I know I love. And I just couldn't get into it. Maybe doing like a human or a dwarf rogue would be more ideal. Oh, we have the linen now to do the Tome of Divinity. Let's knock this one out really quick. And sorry, the music's probably really loud here. Last time I turned the Stormwind music down, I realized we went the rest of that episode with low music volume, and that made me really sad. So I hesitate to turn the volume down here. Sorry if it gets too loud in Stormwind for anybody. I try not to do too much talking in the city because I know it's loud. Streets are bustling with low-level characters. It's nice to see. When you see this many people actually doing the stuff in the cities, you know that there's a crap ton of people out in the world. So many people.
Hello.
I hope my John is having better luck in Ironforge. He so dislikes his trips there because it leaves the kids and me alone, but he knows it must be done. Thank you, Rambles. Thank you so much. The children will be so pleased, and you've saved me so much time. Now I'll be able to focus on the children's other needs, and hopefully my John will be able to return home sooner than we thought. Is this guy dead? Is John dead? I'll take these to the children this very day. Please be safe. Speak to Dithorian in
Have a
Stormwind.
good one.
light be with you.
Take this, it's a symbol of life. You've proven charitable and patient, and now the time has come to see if you're powerful enough to focus one of the light's greatest gifts. My friend Gazan returned recently from an encounter with some Defias and Elwyn near Hero's Vigil. He barely escaped with his life. He's near the altar having his wounds healed by our priest. Take the symbol and speak to him. If you can help him, then we will speak again soon.
For the Alliance.
Okay. Yeah, here he is.
Great to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, Paladin. Don't mind my wounds. The good priest here can take care of old Gazan this time. I won't be needing the power of that symbol of life you've got there, not yet anyway. So the Thurian sent you to speak with me. Fair enough. I'll tell you exactly what befell me and my friend Henze. And with any luck and some skill on your part, perhaps you can still help us all. Henze and I had made it to the Hero's Vigil, an island in the middle of Stonecarna Lake in the northeastern part of Elwyn. We'd heard the Defias had infiltrated our borders, and we wanted proof to take to the king's advisors. We caught sight of a couple of the scum going over some documents, and we attacked. Unfortunately, we were quickly overwhelmed by more of the mages. Henze held them off from me while I escaped, the daft fool going and being brave. He's out there now, he is. Can you help us, Rambles?
See you soon.
Yeah, there's a dead body out there. We can probably res him. I don't know what we get for this yet, but it is a level 13 quest, and I am level 13, and I am not doing that right now. So we will hang on to it, and we will do that later. We'll probably do it before we go into Westfall. Is the reward from this any good, or is this what I do? Do I have to do this to get Resurrect? You know what? I can't even use Resurrect. So, I mean, I'll do it eventually for the quest experience. But unless it gives like an item or something, yeah, I mean, we don't need Resurrect. We're never going to get a chance to cast it. Alright, so yeah, I think next, guys, I am going to take us over to Ironforge, get us back into Dunmorrow, and we'll head out to the eastern part of that zone, and we'll do things there. I'm going to take a break here, though, as I get that situated. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate all the support on this run. It's a joy to be here on Bloodsail Buccaneers server. I always have a good time in hardcore. It's the mode of play that I enjoy most in World of Warcraft. And I'm excited for the future. Let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.